Return on investment is very important, obviously, and sometimes it's hard to quantify the value and attribute success with some of these data initiatives. How do you overcome that? I'm sure that your board and your executive team want to know what value is being brought. Any insight on that?
Yeah, I think it has been I'll tell you the approach we have taken and I have personally taken is, really quantifying that business value, even for data governance initiatives, right? What is if there are certain data elements that are inaccurate, or, you have certain business processes that are really contributing to that inaccuracy, or what are the technology integration or the application integration that's really causing those issues. What is the business impact that it's having, and really educating the business organization of, yes, these are data issues, but look at what, if we fix these business process issues, if we fix these application integration issues, if we fix this data, uh, all this will come together, and you really can unlock the value in terms of having better transparency on your inventory, better transparency in terms of prospecting in a particular area for your clients, and better marketing capabilities, et cetera. So I think, the success that I've had is really having that conversation of providing that transparency. The other two, I'll be honest with you, is it really the data monetization of really being laser focused on looking at opportunities of leveraging data as a product or a service. Obviously, you could do that more in organizations where there's a little bit more maturity in terms of having the right data platform. Much better data governance, data quality principles would help support that. But I think those are just ideas that business loves and enjoys and will definitely engage with you. And then the third component is the really engaging with the business team on their priorities. And I'll take you one example. As an organization, we're really on the medical segment. We're really trying to be more of a product organization, and obviously we thrive in our distribution capabilities. But to be a product organization, data is such an important capability. So really looking at, what are the key capabilities we can work with our, commercial enablement team, our sales team, our marketing team, and others to really, look at what those data needs are and how we can provide that transparency has really served us really well. So,
What would you say is the biggest challenge as you're rolling out your data transformation plan? Is it people, process, or is it the technology, or is it all of them?
it is that's a really good question. I would say it's more change management than anything else. I think most organizations recognize that at least I've been fortunate to work for organizations where they recognize that data and analytics capabilities are valuable. It's about driving that change and behaviors. And it's a chicken and an egg issue, right? Where you really want some foundational capabilities and a platform and the right set of data integration and trusted sources that are available to you for you to get there, but also really kind of looking at what business process capabilities you need to enable and really kind of close the gaps in terms of process enablement as well. So I would say the biggest challenge I would say is more on change management work than anything else. But as you know, and people, process, technology all contribute to that. So
We touched on change a bit earlier too, and that's critical. And
yeah,
you got to be a champion and evangelist, and
yeah,
it's very difficult.